Hello, everyone. I'm here. I made it. Just on time. I think. Oh boy. So today should be pretty easy. Let's get this going. So today should be pretty easy, and the reason why is because all we have to do is kind of add the heads to all the concepts. We have to make tails. I think we can get away with just making 2 of them. And we just need to make a presentation, which I don't know what we're making a presentation yet. Probably like Google Slides or something. That's a future problem. Honestly, no, I can probably just make it on Affinity Publisher. Just export a PDF out of Affinity Publisher. I think that'd be easier for me personally. If you don't know what Affinity Publisher is, it's kind of like, hey, how are you going? How's it going? Sorry, I just rolled out of bed. Things are still a little fresh. So I see it's your first time here. It's just, I've basically just finished the first round of drawing different concepts for a VTuber model that I'm doing for Dreamy Luna. I've done 15 of them, and now I made 5 different heads. I'm gonna, it's basically the easy part now. Just finishing off all the drawings. I need to make tails though. I still need to make tails. And just make a presentation to show Dreamy Luna, show the client. So it should be kind of mind-numbing tasks. Which is good. Because I had a long day yesterday at my part-time. It went well, it's just, it took a while. Like, it took all day. Okay, let's see. So let's move on to the second set of concepts. Let's go grab the faces and kind of see which ones work. Oh, I also probably need to flip all of these now that I think about it. Are the concepts... You know what? I'm just going to do concept 1s first. Looking the other way just yet. Hello. Wow, you must be one of the first on YouTube. There is like never anyone on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating what I've done. Let's see. So I just made these set of 5 heads, and I just gotta put them over and figure out which ones work and which ones don't. They're not quite. So I have like the reference right here. Just kind of line them up and see what works and what doesn't. I think we're probably gonna go for something like this for this one. Although most of them are kind of mech inspired in this case. Don't thank him. Huh? Wasn't able to see what you wrote. I think most of these are mech inspired, so all of them will kind of tend towards this one. But let's see, I kind of want to have variety going on. I think we can kind of go with that one for this one. Although we could also go with that one. We can put them over for quickly. Honestly, Andy could go goggles here is probably the least compatible. Don't thank me. He really draws well. Who? Who does? Thank you. Don't worry, it's fine. English is not. I'm not sure anymore. I'm confused now. I'm not sure. Not just about what you just said. I'm not sure what my first language is anymore. It could be French. No, it can't. It's not French. It's definitely either English or Spanish. One of the two. French is definitely second place. So if language is hard, totally understandable. Oh, but the neck is not quite lining up. I may have to do some modifications of the placement. Not that big of a deal. I think I'm gonna go for goggles on this one here. Yep, Spanish too. Born and raised. I was in Spain for a little while. Even though that's where I was born, it's just... I was actually living in France for most of the time. So that's why I ended up being this weird amalgamation of everything. Okay, I think we're gonna go for this face. So which one is it? I think it's face concept 1. All we gotta do is put it into the folder of face concept 5. Sí, hola. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Tú también eres español? ¿O de Latinoamérica? Told you. It'll be weird because there'll always be like some words, no matter what. French is a beautiful language. I am Uruguayan, so I speak Spanish. Nice. Actually, yes, I do have a friend from Uruguay. She's half Uruguayan and half Lebanese. Well, French. She's French, but she has ancestry from Lebanon. Can I just bring this to the front? No. I'll have to... Actually, yes, I can. Can I? Wait, what the... I may have multiple things selected at the same time. Yeah, I do. Face concept. No. There we go. Just goes like this. Ah, perdón, no me di cuenta que hablaba español. Usted. Oh, yeah. I normally speak in English here, and any language is fine. But yeah, you can totally use Spanish. That's fine. And I also forgot the very formal. That is one of the funniest things. So my Spanish friends sometimes send some bits of an Argentinian podcast in just clips of it because they're funny. I don't know which one it is. They just send it. And I think it's so funny. This is, I guess, just Argentinians in this case. How they speak so much more formally than the proper even the Spanish. And yet they're able to say the most beautiful insults in the world. It is so funny. It cracks me up every single time. They're so much more formal. so much more formal. They know how to use the language so much better. And sometimes you're just there and you're thinking, what? I understand every single word they're saying, yet in the sentence they've used it, I don't understand at all. Bueno, soy casi argentino, así que hablo similar. You would not want to say that for my Spanish friends, because they've gone full Argentino core. I don't know what, but they'll be... One of them was really drunk at a party the other day. There's an Argentinian girl who was at the party as well. He just started, like, he has an Argentinian girlfriend and he's been to Argentina multiple times. But he just started saying, like, all the stereotypical catchphrases. No filters. It was pretty funny. But like many of them are obsessed with mate. I don't know why. O sea, en acento, pero no sigo la forma de hablar común de la calle en verdad. Yeah. Let's see. I think I can get away with putting it higher up. Oh, you know what? I should hide some of... There we go. That. I can get rid of these two, because I no longer need them. Es algo así. Yes, it is. Che, pibe. Pibe se fue a comprar milanesa. Y se gastó como 4 lucas el pelotudo. Yes, I didn't want to say it because it's not my place to say it. But yes, that's basically what it is. But lots of them are absolutely obsessed with mate. And I... to a point where I just... They've said it so many times, I just get angry at them. Like, stop it, please. I don't want to hear about mate anymore. Oh, is this perfect? Kind of. Okay. I think we can work with that. That way I don't have to erase so many things. So there's just a bit of color that I have to get rid of. On this one. If I more properly organized my folders, like my layers, I would have probably been able to drop in place and drop. But I'm thinking of pick and place. I don't know what I'm saying, but the case is, yeah. I did not do it, so now I have to go in and manually erase the different things that are protruding that aren't supposed to. But for the most part, this is great because the ponytail is hiding behind on like most sections. So now I just gotta find that flame in the background, like the line art. There we go. Speak of the devil. Acá en Uruguay se mezcló ese acento con el nuestro. El cambio más notorio aquí con el resto de españoles es que en vez de tú o ustedes se usa vos o vosotros. Sí. I know what you're talking about. Which is actually quite similar to... wait, all this is the same layer? No, it's not. Huh? Which is actually quite similar to... Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. We're good. It's actually quite similar to the Portuguese, because the Portuguese... I realized this yesterday. They use bofe. So... Because I was joking around and like trying to make a Portuguese sentence. And the funny bit is that Portuguese is very, very, very similar to Spanish. So you can like kind of get away with it sometimes. And and I thought that vosotros, or you, like you basically, would be seu, but it isn't. It's actually voce. Voce. I don't know. I don't know how they pronounce the C. O en vez de aquí, acá y cositas así. Aunque no las aplico muchas veces, soy medio desculturado. Medio desculturado. Whoa. What do you mean? Medio desculturado. En plan... ¿Te has quedado en tu sótano demasiado tiempo? ¿Entonces te has desculturado? ¿O simplemente te has hecho más internacional? Sí, de hecho somos vecinos de Brasil y tenemos una colonia portuguesa o brasileña en nuestro territorio. La colonia de Sacramento en un fuerte portugués. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a Portuguese section or a Brazilian section, Brazilian Portuguese section in Uruguay. I didn't know that at all. Huh. I roughly know the geography of South America, like very roughly. I think no, I'm probably gonna be mixing up Guyane with Uruguay on the map, but I roughly know. It's just we never really were taught it in French school. Like we saw it once or twice. It's just we'd typically do more European geography. Bueno, no tomo mate. Se me cae un ídolo. No me gusta la cumbia. ¿La cumbia? ¿Qué es la cumbia? El candombe. No soy tan fan del asado, aunque a esto me abrí un poco este año. Y odio el fútbol. Normal. Yo también, Tipo... I'm very much not a football watcher. Which is funny, because every single time I tell someone I'm Spanish here in France, like, oh, Cristiano. I'm like, nope, Portuguese. Like, oh, Messi. I'm like, nope. he's Argentinian. Like, oh, but like, Real Madrid? Yeah, no, I still don't care. But yeah, we didn't even have a TV at home, so it was like never a thing. Football was absolutely never, ever, ever a thing in our family. Which one could work for this one? Sí, de hecho somos un estado tapón por la disputa de Argentina y Brasil de encuentro de territorio hace 200 años para evitar que se carguen a palo de un nuevo. ¿En serio? No lo sabía. Fuimos creados por los ingleses y pasamos por muchas guerras civiles hasta 1904 que nos volvimos la Suiza de América. No way! I didn't know that at all. That's a tremendous lore drop. Wait, I feel like I have to write this down. Tremendous lore drop. Lore del siglo. Which one could work here? I'm wondering. Actually, I think we can go with this one. Although I think I kind of want to reserve. Yo, what? What happened there? Why is turn to the face here? Faces copy? Oh no. Oh, actually I made a copy. Didn't realize that.
De hecho, una de nuestras guerras civiles provocó la guerra más sangrienta de toda Sudamérica. ¿Ah, sí? Tipo, ¿en la historia moderna? Tipo, ¿y qué año estamos hablando de esta guerra civil? ¿O son varias? En varios años. I was just saying, he was talking about how one of no, he's saying that the many wars, civil wars in Uruguay were the most bloody of all of South America. So my question was it just one, or was it like, is it modern history? Like how, when are we talking? So I accidentally made an extra copy of all the faces. So actually I'm going to get rid of those because the file's already lagging enough and I don't need more. I don't need more lag. I don't need too many assets. Oh, it worked! That is so nuts. I didn't realize that was going to work. That's amazing. En los 1860, 1870, la que digo que provocó la guerra de la triple alianza.
¿Cuál es la triple alianza? Joder, soy totalmente inculto. I know why I copied everything by accident. There we go.
Pero tuvimos muchas guerras civiles en la última, en 1904, con la victoria del Partido Colorado Conservador hasta que se estableció una democracia y poco después estos partidos se unificaron. Se han juntado dos palabras. Se unificaron creando uno.
¿Ah, sí?
Entonces eran eran tres
bandos. Eran tres facciones dentro del país que se habían unido. Esa era la triple alianza. Creo que para este... Sí, creo que para este vamos a poner este y ya está. For this one, I'm just gonna put this one. I think it... I didn't think of that. Basically,
la triple alianza de Sudamérica formaba a Argentina, Uruguay y Brasil contra Paraguay.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know that either. But isn't Paraguay like pretty small in comparison to all of the three of those countries? I'm pretty sure like Paraguay is very much smaller. Let me go get a map. Maps. Oh, there's no connection.
Por eso el nombre de la guerra ocurrió cuando la Guerra Civil Paraguaya apoyaba el Partido Blanco Liberalista y Brasil al Partido Colorado Conservador. Eso.
Okay. A ver. ¿Dónde está Paraguay? Oh no, Paraguay is actually pretty big. Bigger than Uruguay. Huh. But yeah, it's still smaller than Argentina and Brazil.
Quise decir guerras civiles uruguaya.
Ah, ok.
Esto escaló cuando Paraguay le declaró la guerra a Brasil con un ultimátum secuestrando uno de sus nativos. Navios comerciales. Ah, sí. They stole a commercial ship, like a commerce shirt, commerce. Oh. Wow, this is. I didn't know the lore was this. Ran this deep. I was unaware of your game. That is nuts. Next time I'll be able to surprise my Uruguayan friend. Did you know? Because I don't think she's ever lived there. Just her parents moved to France. So, this is face number 4. So we're going to take face 4 and put it on concept 4. Hey! It's made to be. The only thing... Muchas cosas en resumen. Paraguay perdió más de la mitad de su población. ¡Más de la mitad de su población! Y ya, no quiero quedar como un nerd. No pasa nada. That's fine. I may not be a history buff, but actually, like sometimes selective history buff. Like very weird things. It's mostly because, like, of videos that'll come across. For example, the latest video of Veritasium, I think it was, where they explain the history of ice. I cracked that one. I was at lunch with some people that were older than me. It's like family friends. I just started talking about the Ice Empire. Tudor's Ice Empire. And they're like, what? How do you know this? Pointy fingers. It was a YouTube video. I don't know. I don't even know what this layer is doing here. Oh, it's a head. Okay, color layer. We'll have to edit that. No, there's multiple color layers. I hate when I do that. Okay, we can get rid of that. And I think this would have been the neck, wouldn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. But thank you very much for for telling me that. I was totally unaware. Absolutely totally unaware. Ignorant to me, of course. Let's go for the colors first. I think it'll be easier. Hay muchas cosas de tuyo. Cosas tuyo de... Wait. Hay muchas cosas de tuyo país. De tu país, me imagino. ¿Qué hay del vuestro? Napoleón, las guerras mundiales, las guerras de los 100 años, la peste negra. Creo que los franceses pasaron por mucho. Crearon nuevos países. Sí, sí. Sí, tipo... Sí. Me la sé muy de por encima, esa cosa, la cosa que estudiamos en el colegio. Tipo, me sabré eventos específicos de todo eso. I know, like, instances. But it'd be mostly my friends that would know more. Like, it's kind of like through osmosis that I learned history stuff, because it'll be my friends who talk about them. And then I'll like learn through them, which is not always a great thing, because then I have like the most lack of it's like the worst of both worlds. I know a bit of it, but not enough to be able to tell other people or be able to maintain a conversation about those topics very well, and I'll look like a total dumbass. Which is fine. I'm no stranger to looking like a total dumbass. Es que como soy un friki, pues las cosas se me van de la olla. Yeah, well, I'm a huge nerd about Beyblades and Lego, for example. Like last night I was telling my parents the history of Lego, and they were like, why do you know this? Because I like Bionicles. Like, didn't Bionicles like fail? No, it's not as simple as that. Lego made a choice to merge it into Hero Factory. It was a terrible choice. No one liked Hero Factory. That's not true. Some people did like Hero Factory. I just wasn't one of them. No, don't worry about it. No vas a sonar ofensivo para nada. The only thing that offends me is my own stupidity. Which I laugh it off, so it's fine. I think this wing is gonna be... Wait, where's the color layer? Like the other day, I got completely humbled. I thought I knew a little bit about plane knowledge. Nuh-uh. Not at all. I am totally ignorant to plane knowledge. The forbidden plane knowledge. They started asking me like, oh, this model and this model. I thought MiGs were American. No. Which was the Foxbat again? Still don't know. I think it's the MiG-29. Bueno, tal vez podría ofender a algún francés si salgo con la mano en alto. Sería más bien los alemanes. Pero bueno, para ofender a un francés tienes que decir que la mayoría de los franceses eran... ¿Cómo se llaman? ¡Ay! Se me olvida la palabra. No creo que ni me la sé en inglés. Que eran cómplices. Decir que la mayoría de los franceses eran cómplices cuando era cierto, pero no les gusta esa parte de la historia. Siempre intento decir que casi todos los franceses eran... formaban parte de la resistencia, pero es mentira pura. Había un gobierno entero, el de Maréchal Pétain, que era cómplice de los alemanes. Pero esa parte no, se cuenta poco, se nos olvida. Venga. Sobre todo las marcas tipo de coches y esas cosas. Tipo, creo que solo Peugeot fue claramente de la resistencia. Los otros no me los sé exactamente. A ver, levantando la mano puedo ofender los alemanes y la mitad de media Europa. Sí. La poco hablada Francia de Vichy. Hombre, que sí está poco hablada. La tocamos brevemente en clase de historia. Y solo porque teníamos un profe que era muy rojo. Y entonces quería demostrar que no hemos siempre sido los buenos. I keep on forgetting. Yeah. What I just said. Basically, that the French like to make believe that they were always the good guys. But then forget to mention the whole Vichy era in France. That we magically forget. Wait, the what? The who's Vichy? Like, no. Siempre se habla de un bueno y un malo en la historia, hasta que te das cuenta que el bueno siempre es el que escribe la historia. Sí. I mean, in Spain, it's still very, very contentious. We very much history classes very much end when Franco starts. Like we look at it very briefly, and then we go like, oh, okay, let's go back to the Romans. Roman mosaics, yes, yeah. There are no dictators in Basingse. It's also because it's still a very, very recent event for many Spaniards. Like, there's still people alive from that era. My own grandparents are from that era. I think for this one, we're just gonna go with the horns. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the horns on this one. Did I properly? I think I properly got everything. Everything looks fine. Oh, wait, actually I can see a bit of hair going out there. You can't really notice. I'll leave it. Let's see. Almost perfectly fits in the collar. All good. I only have to remove a little bit from the hair. Which one is this? This is number 3. You know what is... what is kind of shooting yourself in the foot? It's when I was younger, when I was in high school, I was very much into Star Wars lore. And there was a point where I knew more Star Wars lore than I knew of my own history. And people were like, look, that's a little sad. Like, if you are gonna know Star Wars lore, you can't know more Star Wars lore. And more Star Wars geography than your own geography and your own history. Because it'd be like, you know more planets than countries in Europe, don't you? And I'd start counting like, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should be more careful. O de cómo el gobierno de Estados Unidos arruinó la economía de Cuba antes de ahí. Si solo fuera Cuba... Siempre se habló de cómo los alemanes hicieron tal y esto, pero poco se habla de, por ejemplo, cómo México perdió la mitad de su territorio por capricho estadounidense. ¿Ah, sí? Wait, what? I didn't know of this. Or is it, well, because this may have been when the United States was buying a ton of territory. They, famously bought Alaska from the Russians. They bought Louisiana from France. They bought, I think it was... like what? Los Angeles? I think they bought that from Spain. I'm not sure. I don't want to spread misinformation, but yeah. If it's during that era, yeah, the United States bought so much territory from so many countries. But if this is modern stuff, I didn't know about the United States buying from Mexico or just taking it away. Wouldn't surprise me. Desde California hasta Oklahoma y Nuevo México eran de México. ¿Ah, sí? I didn't know that. Desde California hasta Oklahoma. I know where to place California, but I don't know where Oklahoma is. That's Oregon. Whoa. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Anything that has a Spanish-sounding name would be. So I'm gonna guess it's like California, Nevada, probably. Nevada would make sense. Arizona, maybe? Arizona. What would that mean? Don't know. New Mexico, obviously, Texas, Oklahoma. Oklahoma? But Oklahoma doesn't really sound. Anyways. Yeah. But to state that the United States ruined the Cuban economy, like, that is... There is so many other countries that they've done that to. It's ridiculous. It's like a joke at this point. Wait, 3 for 3? Let's go. They're like... En una guerra en las décadas de 1830, tras la independencia de Texas por parte de México, inició una guerra entre ambos y acabó en eso, que México perdiera estos territorios. Casi todo el oeste de Estados Unidos es de origen mexicano. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. I guess I just assumed it was Spain. Like, I thought that Los Angeles would have been ceded by the Spanish. I guess I was just totally mistaken. It was Mexico first. I can hide the faces for now. And so this one... This is the color layer. Actually, this is going to do us good. Because I need to get rid of... some bits up here. Actually, where are the blue lines? Let me get rid of those first. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Although, I think for some reason... Are these flesh tone? Is the zipper flesh tone? I may have to fix that. I can get rid of these two. I thought I got rid of them already. I'm losing it. Aha! There's this part of the wing back here. I see it. Was this anything else? What is this? Maybe it's down here. Oh, that's the hand. Okay, this one. Oops, got rid of part of the collar. ¿Sabes algo que se me hace curioso? Que todos los europeos dicen que estudiar la universidad en Uruguay es mejor porque es gratuita hasta que llegan, viven 2 meses y se van corriendo. I was not aware of this. Really? First of all, I didn't know it was free. Ew, what? What happened there? I guess I just never finished that part of the shape. Did I just accidentally delete? Wait. Where's my face? Okay, there's the face. I guess I never just like completed this shape here. I just insinuated the closed shape. Well, too bad. I didn't know university was free in Uruguay. And why do people flee? Why do people flee from Uruguay? Is it... Are they not strong enough to endure Uruguayan culture? Are they not strong enough to endure the tap water? What is it? What makes them flee? Honestly, I should just do this. Because if not, I'm just like erasing in the dark. Let's get this here. I gotta go find the line art. There we go. Para empezar, tenemos el transporte más caro del continente americano. Tengo que pagar $1 para desplazarnos 2 kilómetros. $1 por cada 2 kilómetros. Y más de $2.50 o 2 euros más o menos a la capital. Okay, but that's not too bad. But $1 per kilometer is kind of crazy. Unos 30 kilómetros. Oh no. So it's $2.50 for each kilometer in the capital. Holy. That is ridiculous. You can't use public transport then. Like, at all. It'd be impossible. Wait, how am I able to erase? Huh? Oh, I see it. I'm just being a little dumb. There we go. I was like, how am I erasing the lines from the other layers? What's going on? But that's crazy! You're paying like $60 for public transport in the city? That is nuts. At that point, just like... I think it's obviously cheaper to buy a car at that point. Entre la luz, el agua, los servicios básicos se te van como a los $500,000 sumando el transporte, cobra como $250 más. Y para que se haga una idea, el salario mínimo aquí es más o menos unos... Yeah, I imagined that was the case. That is nuts. So you're like always being extremely cautious with the water and electricity you must be using, because if not, it would be impossible. Because if the minimum salary is around $500 and your utility bills are $1,000, like obviously there's an issue. It doesn't take a mathematician to figure that one out. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. And I thought we had it bad in the UK. When I was in the UK, I was like, oh, we're paying £5, sometimes even £8 to take a train from the outskirts of Glasgow to like a 30-minute train ride to Glasgow city center. Bro, we don't got shit over Uruguay. They're a whole other level of fucked. I was here preaching for free or for cheap public transit to help out the working class. Yeah, no, that ain't happening in Uruguay. Holy. But then I'm guessing that these are state-owned. These must be... Perdón, hice un error en el cálculo. Los servicios son entre 200 y 500. Still, it doesn't matter. Y ten en cuenta que varias veces por año el precio del transporte sube. Yep, but so I have to assume that this must be government-controlled public transport, because if there was competition from the private sector, like there would have to be at least one competitor that would go way lower than that. Like, I understand that normally when you want to me, it's you want the public transport to be controlled by the government if they're going to be in good faith and do what's best for the population. It's not always that way, unfortunately. But that's wild. Absolutely wild. Where's the color? This one? Viviendo esto y que siguen diciendo esto se va... Wait, I gotta reread it. Viendo esto y que siguen diciendo esto de las universidades es como, hermano, déjate de joder, viven mejor ustedes pagando la que nosotros yendo de gratis, ¿sabes? Sí, claro, porque la uni en España, por ejemplo, vamos a ir en España, son como 1000 pavos al año. Quizás un poco más dependiendo de cuál a la que vas, pero la pública suele ser más o menos 1000 pavos al año. Ahora voy. Volví. Ostras, acaba de pasar algo malo. Teníamos un cliente previsto para dentro de 2 semanas para hacer unos talleres y nos acaba de decir que no. Mal. Bueno, ¿por dónde iba? Claro, quédense en Europa y dejen de joder, es por su bien. Sí. Pero sí, tiene todo el sentido del mundo. Que en España sí te cuesta como 1000 al año y entonces, en comparación con el transporte y todo eso, obviamente en algún momento tiene mucho más sentido quedarse en España que gastarse todo en transporte público en Uruguay. Este de aquí. Creo que todo cuadra aquí. Hay un par de errores, pero eso no creo que importa mucho. Tipo aquí, por ejemplo, el color, no sé cómo se dice. The color is not quite lining up, but that should be fine. And I think I should color in these. For some reason, they were not gray. There we go. All solved. Yes, you are the absolute first subscriber. Thank you very much. The absolute first. Eres el primero. Es que, hermano, vives en el primer mundo y te vas al tercer mundo a vivir diciendo que es mejor. Piensa. Sí. Wait, what? Why is it going over? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because of the hair. Sí, eres el primero. Por eso digo que tipo, han pasado. La primera persona que ha chateado por aquí en YouTube fue literalmente alguien que se llamaba. Well, it was someone called Alien6767. Not a joke. They wrote jarbled message and left. Which is a really funny grind set. I have to admit it. Like, just to do that to random people is really funny. So you do get you have been bestowed the honor of being the number one. Bueno, no sé cómo reaccionar la primera vez que soy el primero de alguien. Here, I'll make a medal. Oops, I can't even draw a circle. It is. There we go. Close enough. I can't even draw. It's crazy. It's slightly wonky. I'm trying to make it as fast as possible. I should have probably done the inner ring first before drawing the number, because now it's gonna hit the edge. And I can tell the circle is not very circular. There we go. Y creo que va a ser la última. Oh boy. Well. That's ominous. Or is it the last time for you to be subscribed for the first time to someone? Is it? I'm trying to decipher. Güey, el otro día, como un subfurro, como un subfurro que contaba su vida, empezó su canal en septiembre del año pasado y ahora tiene 30k de subs. Y no me cuadró nada hasta que revisó su página con sus redes y encuentro cosas. Yeah, I'm not desperate enough yet. I know what you're alluding to. I'm not desperate enough yet to make those types of commissions. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I don't mean furry commissions. Furry commissions is fine. It's the lewd, the NSFW. The NSFW is not in my plans for now. I think you're probably the second furry in my chat. I think it was number 2. Como la gente se hace rica dibujando animales bipedales. Pero porque the reason why they make money is because it has to be drawn. If no one creates it, then so the only way to get it is by purchasing it. It makes sense. Let's see. I kind of want to put this one on here. In my brain, it worked better. But now that I'm placing it, maybe it doesn't. No, it looks fine. It looks fine. I have to remember to save. There's so many assets on this one file that there's a little progress bar that appears each time I press Control S. Okay, this is number 5. So number 5 has to go in folder 2. Estoy viendo un tractor o la Torre Eiffel, así que no sé qué opinar al respecto. Oh, that reminds me. So one of the concepts that was created, I think it was on the last sheet. Yes, this one. This one exists because of a comment that, like, of a story that I reminded myself. There is on Reddit a Reddit story of a guy who you know, he didn't have much going on in his life. And he started watching a lot of anthropomorphic plane NSFW content, let's just say. And he's like slowly got his life back in gear and like started moving up, and he ended up becoming a mechanic for an Air Force base, like for an American Air Force base. And so he was very conflicted all the time because he would see his planes and he was working on planes that at home he was yoinking it to. Oh my lord. And so he said he'd be aroused while he was fixing the planes. And he would get like really mad when the planes were damaged or something. He would be mad at the people who damaged it. Oh my lord. That is so fucking funny. I can't. Like, it's so funny. There's some people that are that depraved. Aunque en Estados Unidos la gente se casa consigo misma. Yep. Mira que es la persona más naturalmente que puedas imaginar sin llegar a ser un fanboy o dar cringe. Pero es que parece una broma ver que algunos se casa con su waifu de la Nintendo 3DS. That was a case in Japan, I believe. That was a Japanese guy who married Hatsune Miku on his 3DS, if I'm not mistaken. That is also wild. I should actually remember not to tell that story when I show the concepts to Luna, because maybe she won't feel comfortable with the fact that one of them was inspired by a depraved story. It wasn't necessarily inspired by, but it was in that moment while I was talking about that with someone in chat. Sí, por eso mismo lo dije. Pero no puedes tomar a los japoneses cuando comen pez globo. Beben agua con peces vivos y confunden el verde con el azul. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, because they don't have a separate color between green and blue. For them, it's the same one. I forgot about that. I mean, I've never heard of the drinking water with live fish in them. Bebo agua con peces vivos. I've never heard of that one. Así que pienso incluso en los chinos antes que ellos. Pero que al menos los chinos inventaron la escritura y el ramen. ¿Fueron los chinos que inventaron el ramen? ¿Ah, sí? Tipo, espera. Wait. Was it... So, you just said that the Chinese invented ramen. But I was pretty sure that it was after World War II that because of the shortages in rice, the Americans imported a lot of wheat into Japan, and then instant ramen was invented after World War II, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe it was instant ramen that was invented in Japan, but regular ramen was invented in China. I may be totally wrong, though. Or, you know, it's one of those things where the Japanese say they invented it, and then the Chinese say they invented it, and then the Koreans, for some reason, butt into the conversation, say they invented it. The Chinese friends I have, that really ticks them off. It ticks them off so fucking hard. El ramen tiene origen chino y se popularizó por los japoneses. I'll take your word for it. Do I need to erase... I think some colors here need to be erased. And here in the front as well. Wait, not the same layer. Wait, it's supposed to be the same layer. What am I erasing? Huh? No, it's not. What? Did I make...
Wait. What layer am I on? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm on the not on the color layer. So I can get rid of. Okay, I see. Que todos los asiáticos son iguales. That's not gonna fly. No, you can't say that. El ramen tradicional viene de China hace milenios. Huh. Didn't know that. That will definitely not fly if you say that. They will not be happy. It's like if you said all Latinos were the same. This part should be hidden, I think, because of the strands of hair. Wait, no, it should be totally hidden because of the ponytail. No, all this can go. Bummer. Put some effort into that one. I forget what the name for the no, not the map fans, the flag fans. There's a name for it because I remember from that clip. This stain of water on my pillow perfectly recreates the map of Japan. You pissed on your pillow, didn't you? No, it's not piss. It's a drop of water. I didn't fucking pee on my pillow. I dropped some water. Shut up, little piss boy. It's okay. It's okay that you pissed. Okay, where is the colors? I know they have to be somewhere. Here it is. No es coña. Puede comer. Es probable que la adivina. Sé la mayoría, aunque no diré todas porque evidentemente no tengo ni puta idea de todas. Vale. I have to check this. Give me one flag, just one, that contains the color pink. It's harder than it looks. That is a task that is harder than it looks. Than it seems. The answer is actually pretty surprising. Wait, maybe I shouldn't. Wait, what's going on? There we go. I want my sliver of color back. There we go. I become so numb. La bandera de España la tiene, al igual que la dominicana. I didn't know about the Dominican. No. Creo que la mexicana también tiene rosa. Mexican flag. I'm just gonna check this. I'm pretty sure the flowers of the cactus contain pink. Wait, no, they don't. I'm wrong. Wait, no, they do? Depending on which one you look at? Oh, man. Yes, I mean, the flowers of the cactus, I was told were pink. Or like not the flower, the fruit, the cactus fruit. And Dominican, let me go look at the Dominican flag. Dominican flag. Wait, I don't see it on the Dominican one.
I don't see it on the Dominican one. Wait, did he say... Oops, what did I just click? Nope, not what I wanted. Yeah, the Spanish one I did know. No, la bandera de la República Dominicana, la bandera de Dominica. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Dominica. Dominica. But the Dominica one has a parrot on it, but I still don't see the pink on it. Unless the purple is like considered pink. It's more purple than pink in any case. Es violeta. But Spanish I did know. Spanish. I'm pretty sure the data that from what I understood, it was Mexico and Spain were the only two countries that had pink on their flag. But of course, they're like absolutely tiny, tiny little details. You can barely tell. I'm just looking for this. I have found you, and now I must exterminate your lines. There we go. Any other lines that need to be exterminated? You, right there. Yeah, you can barely tell. That one. Oh, here. Here. No pasa nada. I purposefully asked for a hard question. It's one of those things that even if you're a flag nerd, it's not typically one of the answers they will know, because the pink that is on the flags is so small that even if they like try to remember the flags, it'll typically be a detail they'll forget. Like, you're not looking at the tiny little sliver of pink on the Spanish shield, and you're not looking for the the fruits of the cactus on the Mexican flag. Like, it's just stuff you don't... No caes en ello. Okay. Just getting rid of some of the colors. I think that's mostly everything. Is there anything else that is overlapping where it's not supposed to? I think not. What I do have to add, though, is some of the... Am I... Oh, no, I'm just using the eraser by accident. Okay, there you go. There you go. And I guess this line here is a little bit off. The one that connects the neck to the rest of the body. Ah, vale. Wait. Bueno, pero al menos sé todas las banderas de Europa si eso te hace feliz. Yes, that's cool. I don't know them all. Like, I wouldn't know any of the Balkan flags. Sorry, Balkans. I would only know, like, the major ones. And, like, Estonia, I suppose, and, like, Lithuania. I'm pretty sure the Estonian is white, black, blue, and Lithuania is green, yellow, red, or yellow, green, red. I'm not sure. Oh, shoot. Why is the color missing from there now? What have I done? You've doomed us all!
I still have to look for the color. There we go. Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back. Volví. No, BRB. B writes back. Ay. Vale, ¿qué es lo que pusiste? Por ejemplo, la bandera de Liechtenstein es de dos franjas horizontales, azul y rojo, abajo, con una coronilla en la esquina superior izquierda. Y se ubica entre Suiza y Austria como un microestado. Sí, yo he estado en Liechtenstein. África, sí. Lituania son tres franjas horizontales en orden amarillo, verde, rojo. Yeah. Hola. So... Yeah, I've been to Liechtenstein. It's a like, you can do Liechtenstein like 10 minutes. It is that small. We even have a Christmas ornament from Liechtenstein. But you don't have that. It's a blown glass ornament for the Christmas tree. It's a little glass heart that is the Liechtenstein flag. It's nice. It's pretty nice. Well made. It's probably one of the few things that are manufactured in Liechtenstein. There isn't much going on there at all. I would apologize to the Liechtenstein people, but all of them are rich, so I don't think I need to apologize to them. It's one of those tax havens. It's like Monaco or Andorra. Okay. El estado de Sealand. No. Aunque... unless Sealand is that outpost made by billionaires or like what are millionaires who tried to escape taxes and built like structures in the middle of the sea that ended up not doing so great. I do not know what Sealand is. Curioso que a la bandera de Liechtenstein se le agregó la coronilla para diferenciar de la de Haití, cuando estos se enfrentaron en un partido de fútbol internacional. Really? That is also lore I did not know of. That's kind of interesting. That the crown was added to the flag of Liechtenstein just to differentiate in a football match. It's kind of nuts. Okay, this is... I'm done with that one. You know... something, a lore bit from Liechtenstein that is amazing. I think it was in the Second World War. It was either the First or Second World War. Liechtenstein was the only country to leave, like their troops left the country with less men that they came back with.
They left with 11 people, or they left with like 12 people, and came back with 12 or 13. I forget what the exact numbers. They made a friend along the way. They made a fucking friend along the way. That is so funny. They didn't send many troops in the first place, but... Like, what do you expect? They're like 1,000 people in Liechtenstein. Not that many. I'm like exaggerating, but there's not that many people. Cuando empezó el partido, ambas banderas eran iguales, así que cada uno agregó su escudo, en caso de Liechtenstein, su coronilla. I did not know that. Let me look up the Liechtenstein fact, because I don't want to... Because it may be like an urban myth as well. Liechtenstein War. Oh no, it's War 81 men. Military history of Liechtenstein. 18th and 19th centuries. Modern era. What happened? What is the story? What was the true story of the 81st soldier who returned with Liechtenstein army after the Austro-Prussian War? It wasn't the First or Second World War. It was the Austro-Prussian War. So according to Wikipedia, Liechtenstein had sent 80 men out, but did not engage in any fighting. Then they returned home with 81 men because an Italian soldier decided to come home with them. That is so fucking funny. I don't know how true it is. It is a Wikipedia thing. But it is always an amazing, like, a funny story to tell. They left with 80 and returned with 81. They made a friend along the way. ¿Sabía que Catalina con España estuvieron en guerra por 6 segundos, considerada la guerra más corta de la historia? I think that is vaguely familiar to me. That it was like Spain was in war for a very, very, very short period of time with Catalina. And it was like a world record, but there's also some of those kind of funny stories where there's two countries that are still at war, even Catalonia. Yeah. So they're... I was about to say, I don't really know what Catalina is, but Catalunya makes more sense. Catalonia. So there are some countries that are still at war legally, but have, like, don't realize it. And that is funny. Like, years later, they're like decades or hundreds of years. I don't think millennia is hundreds. What would it be? Centuries, of course. Centuries. They're centuries at war. However, they have not realized it because they never officially terminated the war. So which ones have I put? I'm going to put this one for the last one here. Because I think the record holder of... Let me look it up. Longest countries at war. Is there one that's like more modern? I can't find it. It's not like jumping out at me. I don't want to... But there are events in history where two countries forgot that they were at war, basically. Okay, so number 2 for concept 1 Base 2 for concept 1. Oh, shit. Where did I put it? There we go. I put it in the wrong folder. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. This one should be fairly easy because all I have to get rid of are the line arts from these. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of these two while we're at it. Yo, wait, whoa. What the? I was fairly certain I got right. I had gotten rid of the correct ones. Okay, we're good. Wait, did I have things disabled this whole time? Okay, guess that's not big of a deal. We're good. Everything's fine. This is fine. Okay, there we go. Found you. Ahora, todos quieren ser independientes en Europa, Escocia. Cascos. ¿Cuáles cascos? Cataluña, Galicia y Valonia. ¿Valonia? Baviera, Crimea, Kosovo. Quédense como están y déjense. Joder, si igual las vidas no les cambiaría. No les cambiaría. Eso es cierto. Y no soy. Digo, no dice que soy pro-indep. Pero me parece interesante que Portugal, por ejemplo, es independiente de España. Sin embargo, Cataluña no lo es. A los vascos. Sí. Tipo, para mí, si Portugal es un país distinto de España, no me parece raro que Cataluña o el País Vasco, Galicia un poco menos, pero supongo que también, que tienen lenguas distintas, sean indepes. Pero bueno, hoy en día, tipo, el problema sobre todo es que si te vuelves independiente, luego ya no puedes unirte a la Unión Europea porque tal y como está, te rechazarían la aplicación y tal. Entonces, obviamente no tiene sentido financiero hoy en día. Pero es una de esas cosas que siempre, tipo, desde pequeño. Yo estuve en Cataluña un ratillo, no viviendo, pero estuve un rato ahí. Y tipo, sí, no digo, tipo, la gente que vivía ahí, que eran IDPs, no eran todos. Tipo, si tú vas a Barcelona, no todos son IDPs. Pero si tú vas a Tarragona, por ejemplo, en Tarragona son más. Al menos en mi experiencia. Sobre todo la gente que tenían los campos de arroz en el delta. Oh shit, the thing is, I'm worried that the Twitch may not be happy if I'm speaking only in Spanish, because I did put the stream in English, so I have to make sure I do a bit of both A Cataluña y a vascos económicamente no les conviene independizarse, pero se cuelgan con la idea de cultura independiente. Yeah. So I understand. So that's basically what I was trying to say. Like, economically, it wouldn't make sense anymore. Like, maybe back in the day, before the whole European Union and stuff like that, it would have been. It could have made sense. But nowadays, it no longer makes sense for Catalonia or the Basque Country and stuff like that to be independent. And the reason is mostly because the European Union would not accept them into the European Union, and we already know that's not like it's really tough on the economy when you can't trade with your European neighbors. But it's always been surprising to me. Además, la diferencia es que el Portugal jamás se metió en la cultura española, sin embargo, Cataluña y vascos están integradas en ella. Yes, but that does not mean that they don't also have their own cultural niches. Like, I don't necessarily want to invalidate the feelings of the Catalonian people and the Basque people. Because always it's a feeling, it's not something that you can really argue for. It's not like a scientific hard line. And also, I feel like these independent, like these separatist movements tend to be sparked, like tend to come to fruition, like they generate. No, ofensivo para nada. No digo que esté mal, no. ¿Qué opinan? Solo pongo mi punto de vista en el ámbito de los que conviene. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I think it's when there are economic hardships in the country, there is this nostalgia, or this wouldn't be necessarily nostalgia because they were never really a separate country. And when they were, like, we're talking fucking Aragón y León, which was before los Reyes Católicos, so like we're talking way too far back for anyone to remember. But it's that, like, I don't want to say false narrative, but like the hope that you'd be able to do it better if you were separate or stuff like that. So honestly, if Spain got its fucking shit together, and I'm not shitting on any specific political party, like Spain has been a shithole for years economically. We've been doing it terribly for years and years and years. We've got corruption, rampant corruption in every party, no matter what side you're on. And so, if we got our fucking shit together, I think these separatist movements would not be so big. Because when your population's happy, these kind of sentiments, these kind of movements are lesser. Aunque bueno, soy un latino opinando sobre dramas europeos. That's fine. I opine on American stuff. I'm allowed to. You're always allowed to have an opinion. It's fine. Oops. I have to flip these now. I wonder if I should just duplicate them to the side. Let me save this real quick. Oh. Okay, saved. It just took a while to buffer. So we'll flip the copy. We'll flip the copy. Hopefully this doesn't erase them all. Yeah, there we go. Por cierto, ¿a nadie le parece raro que Putin haya sido presidente democrático durante... No es que nos parece... It's not that we think it's weird, it's that we know what's going on. We know what's going on. We know it's a sham. We know it's rigged. But that's not the European Union, so what am I going to do about it? For this one, what would work the best? Oh. Actually, I think of a kind of an idea. I think... Let's start... I know I should be starting in order, but I have favorites. So, deal with it. I think these two I kind of know already what I want. So I'm going to start with those. All these drawings are my children, and I have favorites, and I am not ashamed to admit it. Oh, but this neck is off. Bummer. Can I move it so that it makes sense? Like that. It's not too off that I think it'll make everything look weird. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think it'll work. Anyways, let's copy this face, which is face number 5 now.
Me equivoqué. Es que sé que fue por mucho tiempo, pero no estoy seguro si estoy correcto con las fechas. Lo siento.
No, I'm not saying that you're wrong. We just know that, like, the elections in Russia are rigged. There's not much to it. But since Russia's its own beast, it's like its own country, not connected to the European Union. It's not like we're gonna implement our law in Russia. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Concept art 3. And this is number 5. Can hide the faces. Let's see. Time to erase some stuff. It's like taking a chainsaw to your kids. I spent so much time drawing. Now I have to remove parts of it. It's for the greater good. Oh, I may have to add some stuff as well. Because I moved it back. That's fine. We'll tackle it when we get it. On this side is perfect. Nothing is interfering. It's mostly this side. Well, that was quick.
A veces creo que soy mucho más joven de lo que parezco realmente a los demás.
Well, I have no clue what you look like, so... I have to say... I look like I'm really old. I got called. I was helping out. It was last week on Thursday. And there were these kids that we were dealing with. And they were like, hey! Because I'm doing this with my dad. It's his business, so I'm helping out with his business. And... they're like, hey, are you, so-and-so's brother? Brother? Oh, no, I'm not his brother, I'm his son. They're like, really? Like, yeah, he's like, oh, well, I thought you were 28. That still stings, kid. That still stings, kiddo. Not 28. Not yet. Still got a while. Wait, what? Where's the colors? Oh, okay, it's here. I just kind of missed them, I guess? Got scared for a second. Well, by the way you're speaking, I would imagine you're in your 20s. You could be you could be younger. That's possible. Like, you could be a well-educated high schooler. But I would put you, like, recent grad from uni. Or still in, like, second year or third year. Which is what? Roughly, like, under 25. Because you're basically speaking more or less how people in my life speak. Is that not the case? Also, the difference between someone who's like early 20s and late 20s can be wildly different. Because I have friends who are in their late 20s and friends who are in their early 20s, both. And some of them are some of them are immature.
Adiós, que pase bien. Oh shit. Bueno, debo irme. Lo siento, fue un gusto conocerte.
Thank you very much for coming by. Muchas gracias por venir. Y ojalá nos vemos de nuevo. Yo estaría aquí más o menos por las mañanas. Los jueves a partir de ahora creo que sí también. Pero muchas gracias por pasarte y muchas gracias por suscribirse. Y que pase una buena noche.
No sé cuál es el tiempo ahí.
¿Cuál es la hora? Let me go check that. World clock. Why?
Ooh! 7 a.m. What are you doing? What are you doing awake at this time? Holy!
Hopefully you were... Well, no, not hopefully. Getting up for work at that time. Oh, pain. Pain. I guess that makes sense because the US is also... Like, they would be getting up soon. Yeah, they'd be like 6 a.m. in like 15 minutes? So, did I properly remove the color from all the spots I needed to? Bulkhead, I needed that! I finally remembered! Yesterday I was in the shower, I was like, damn, what is the green Transformer's name? Damn, what is the green Transformer's name? Damn, I can't remember. Nicole going, oh, I forget. Oh, damn, there's 2 of them I keep on forgetting. So, Ratchet, RC, Bumblebee, Optimus, I guess, Magnus, Smokescreen, Wheeljack, Bulkhead. Dang it. So okay, I think I got all the Team Prime. But what was I keep on thinking that it's like Crosshatch or something like that, but it's not. What is his name? The red car Decepticon. The sassy one. Because you got Shockwave, you got Soundwave, those are easy. Which finally Shockwave appears in Transformers Prime. I was waiting so long for that. I have forgotten. What was his name? I keep on forgetting. There's no way I'll remember them. My brain is as smooth as a drop of mercury in space. And for those who don't get that reference, koalas have excessively smooth brains, and therefore the less wrinkly your brain is, the less... I think it's the less neurons can... I'm not sure how it exactly works, but basically less wrinkly means less neurons. So, my brain is very smooth. Is the neck? No, the neck is just too thick. So I'm just gonna put it in the right spot. No, I'm not. Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that her neck is too thick. I'm saying that this one's too thin. I gotta fix this part. Unfortunate. This is concept 4 because they're inverted. I keep on forgetting about that. So concept 4 for concept 4. Perfect. Match made in heaven. What I'm slowly realizing is that, like, I didn't really want to touch upon politics here. But when you start talking about history, it kind of gets political pretty quick. So I'm going to have to be a little more careful with that. Like, I don't want this to become fucking... I don't want this to become like Hasanabi. I just don't. Because I don't feel like I'm well educated enough to be able to speak about these things. And I don't want to be talking about feelings. No, I feel like this is the correct thing. Like, no, I want to be able to be certain. So I gotta be a little more careful about that. Okay, here we go. Especially because broadly, I kind of know where I stand. But like, when you start asking for specific policies, I may not know. And I've also changed quite a bit from like high school days. In uni, I had some pretty, well, mostly in my masters. In the masters, I had some pretty interesting people who made me see the flip side, basically, of things. It was, okay, this is apolitical, I suppose, so I can talk about it. But basically, I didn't really understand the point of protesting. You know, since I live in France, when you get a strike on the transport strike, it is so fucking annoying because then you can't get where you need to go, and it happens pretty often. And so it was always of the mentality of, well, why are they doing it to us? Because they're not affecting the people they're against, who typically are too rich to take public transport anyways. But it's not really about that. It's about raising awareness and being able to show other people who are maybe too afraid to speak out that their opinion is valid. And it does a lot more work than I expected it to. So that's like some of the stuff that was like became more open about, I suppose. I was like, oh, I get it now. Wait, I'm doing all of this, but actually, I may not have to. Maybe I went too far. How far am I? Edit, undo what? What am I undoing? I can't see my own undoing. I can still undo, but it doesn't show me what.
Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So what I can do... Oh, not quite, though. Okay, some bits are not quite. But it's fine, because I can just make a new layer. I can just kind of go like that. And... I can more freely erase the... Yes, this works, this works. I can more freely just erase the bits like this, and I won't be missing stuff. Because I've got it basically duplicated. Yeah? Okay. That kind of works. Just need this strand of hair there. Down here maybe? No, it's fine. It's just really on the line, so you can't really tell clearly. But it's fine. Okay, all good. Now I need to find the black lines. So I think it's here. I need to get rid of some stuff. Okay. Here. Maybe some here. Okay. All good. Some strands here. Some here. Wait, what? This is not the same? We are not the same, okay. Oh, maybe too far. Let me try to be careful with it. I think that's more or less correct. Wow, takes an eon to freaking save. Let's see. I know I made a spelling mistake there. Doesn't matter, it's not that big of a deal. What happened? What's going on here? Wait, I know what's going on. Nope. Nope. There we go. All fixed. Ooh, I got scared. Nice. Okay. So, I know I have two duplicated layers, basically, but... I think my computer can handle it. That is not the way to do it, people. Don't rely on the power of your computer. Be more efficient. Don't be like me. Do as I say, don't do as I do. But I should be fine. I don't actually know what I want to put for this one. I think I may go for... So I've already done these two. Oops. Selected the wrong thing. Goggles? Should I do horns? I think I should do horns for this one. Yeah, actually horns kind of look dope on this one. I think the horns themselves, I didn't do them too well. So I may have to... Like, if she does end up liking that idea of the horns, I may have to revisit it.
But yeah, it'll be fine. I'm gonna have to go soon. Shit. Do I have lunch already made? Yes, sort of. Anyways, let me try to do this one quick. Then I gotta go for lunch. I was hoping I would get these all done in the morning. So, this is face number 3, regardless of which direction you count. And this will need to go to concept 2. I'm gonna hide the faces again. And let me get rid of the blue lines, which I don't know where they are. I really should have named everything, and this would have gone so much quicker instead of me having to go like I'm doing now. I thought I had just... Oh, there we go. These two. Begone! Foul creatures of the night! The neck is thinner on this one. Am I willing to deal with that? I think I am. I think I'm willing to just leave it. For the sake of just time efficiency. This is probably the hands. This is color. Oh, but it's not all the color. Wait. Oh, no, I can't. Why did I have to do it that way? I hate past me. He does stuff in really weird ways that end up in headaches for me in the future. Wait. Before I do any of this, I see... I don't want to say... Like, I can just go like that. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix stuff now. Whatever. It'll be fine. Whoa, wait. Let me rid myself of these. I think what I am gonna do is I am probably going to make a recap video of all of this. And then get rid of the VODs. Because some of those streams were kind of dog shit. That's fine. I know it's all a learning curve. Where are the lines? Oh, there. Huh. Why did I have the pixels locked? That is an interesting choice. Not a big deal, like, doesn't really change anything. Just don't know why I did it. Okay. Oh, I see. There's lots of... That should be more or less that. And the color on this layer. I can see some little bits that are still colored in by accident. Okay. So all the hair on this side is fine. Should be fine on this side. And I just have a tiny issue here at the chin. By the way, Gripline, I think is the studio name. They cooked. They cooked with Chen on Enfield. She's funny. She's dorky and funny. I kind of enjoy the storyline right now. Oh, thank you. Hello. I'm just finishing up. Let me quickly show you the other ones. I'm just finishing up putting the heads on each one. but I've got 15 different ones. And we're basically the end stages. I just need to get the heads on each one of them and make some tails because she is a fox girl. This is Dreamy Luna. This is for Dreamy Luna. So she's a fox girl. So I just need the tails and we're pretty much done. It's kind of getting really real. We're still in the concept art phase, so the drawings are still like low detail, let's just say. But it's after I present her this, I'll be able to start working on basically the quote-unquote final one. So that's exciting. Well, I say that, but hopefully she goes like, yes, this is what I was looking for, instead of going, I'm a little lost. This is not the brief, but this is based off of the mood board she gave me. So I'm pretty confident that it's all by the books. Like it should be all good. I should not need to worry. I think I changed the width of my pen, and now when I try to fix some of the lines, the line art looks a little weird. It's fine. There are details that in the end don't really matter. Because it's still pretty crude drawings for now. Doesn't mean we want mistakes, like we don't want perspective mistakes or anything like that. But we are not too worried if a line is slightly off alignment like that. Yeah, it's not quite round. It'll be fine. You love when models have wings? Well, I think every single one of these have wings. To me, so this is something I'm not very well versed in character design. This is like first time trying to do it. But from like a 5-minute video that I've seen online, it was probably not 5. It was like maybe 10 or 15. Doesn't really matter. The case is, what they were saying was that to make a recognizable character, you really need to work on the silhouette first. And every single time I was trying to make a distinct silhouette, wings, like very peculiar wing placements, made it very, very much recognizable as a silhouette. So I ended up making wings for basically everyone, for every single one of the concepts. She did have wings as a part of her mood board, but it wasn't that big of a part. So I hope that she is receptive of the wings, basically. I'm gonna go for goggles for this one, and then basically the regular kind of hairband and nothing really else. But yeah. What I have been realizing is that I have actually been repositioning the heads quite often. So I have to fix quite a bit of the drawings. Okay, so this one is concept 1. It's the number 1 face, and that is going on concept 1. You see? Match made. As if they were meant for each other. That one. Hide the faces. And I should have done more faces, like more unique faces for each one. But since I haven't, basically, I don't sketch characters. That is very much not my area of expertise. So the bodies were more easy to figure out for me. So I started with that. And then I was like, I'll leave the faces to later for basically when my fingies feel more warmed up and stuff. When I feel more confident drawing, I'll do the faces. And since I've already spent like 86 hours on this project, I kind of said, I think we're good with just 5 head concepts. It's not that big of a deal. So I have slimmed down the amount of concepts basically I've done. And I don't think it's too big of a deal. Wait, I have a layer here that I don't know what it's for. What is this? Oh, I know. Basically, when I was drawing boots. Boots are hard. Boots are really hard to draw. And I haven't done hands because hands terrify me. And they're not necessary for this stage, so they're basically just the outline of a hand. That's fine. So, I think that is the color of the hand. And I have not named any of my layers, which is a mistake I will not repeat. What a mistake. I think there is an opportunity... line art. Wow, I really did it in very little layers. I think there's an opportunity to take the color layer and the line layer. Just duplicate these under. Wait, I don't think these are in the folder though. Okay, there we go. I think there's an opportunity to just duplicate these, and that way I can be kind of brutish when I start erasing on, which were they, 110 and 68. 110 and 68. Yeah, there you go. And not have to worry. Although it does add more assets that I have to keep track of. And consumes more power of my computer. I should have done that for the others, actually, now that I think about it. Oops, wrong one. 68, my bad. Whoa. Huh? What happened to... I may have made a bit of a mistake. Did I erase on both layers? Huh? Something's not right. Oh, I see. It does make sense, actually. Okay, I know what to do. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna look weird for a little bit, but then I have to go back and basically go reclaim my line art. It'll be fine. Okay. Oops. That's a little too far on that one. There we go. So now I gotta go on the 110, and there you go. It magically appears again. Okay. Awesome. That looks great. That's pretty easy too. Some of them are a little harder because I got like multiple things that are overlapping and underlapping. Does that make sense? Underlapping? I don't know. I'm sure it's not a word, but I'll use it anyways. So faces, copy, bring it back up. And we should be done with the faces. Perfect, because I gotta go for lunch. Did I just duplicate all of this? I am a fool. This is gonna take a while to undo as well. Oof. It is chugging. There we go. I didn't need to make a copy. I just need to drag this over. So for this one, we're just going to put this simple one because there's not that much tech going on this one. So I feel like it would be weird to have like military goggles, stuff like that. Actually, it's more like Arctic exploration. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see. Let me get... This is face number 2. And put this on concept number 5. Okay. Perfect. You can hide all those. You see, it's in our layer 5. And now I need to find the blue lines. Nope. I have so many layers on this one. That's something I also realized is when I was less confident drawing, I would put more layers to compensate, basically. You know what? This one as well, I can shift it backwards and it'll line up more with the neck. We got that void there now. That's probably fine. So I really have to find whatever the whatever I use to color in the strand of hair doesn't really appear under there, I suppose. Oh, no. I know why. Do I? Do I know why? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Well, no, I don't know why. Okay, so I'll just leave that. That strand of hair is not really visible, I suppose. There we go. I'm gonna have to get rid of some of the layer here. Wait, I'm getting lost. I think like that is fine. There we go. Close enough. I just have to find where I stored the wings, basically. Where are they? Oh my lord, I have so many layers. There we go. That's not all the wings though. Oh man, I gotta go in parts. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm not mad at past me, you're mad at past me. Okay, now this one. Nope, that didn't do anything. What's this one? Oh, it's up in the ears. Oh, I guess I didn't erase part of the ears before either. This one. There you go. Okay. This one is next. That one already did. This one now. Anything else? This one. This one. And I think that's everything. Yeah, I think it's good. So with that, I can say I'm done for the morning. And I will be back later on today. Just save again, just in case. Surprising. I had more YouTube than Twitch today. Which is mostly not the case most days. Anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed. I had a good time, and I'm pretty happy that basically everything's done. Just need to make 2 different types of tails, one mechanical, one regular. And put it all together, put it in a presentation, and we're golden. We can present it, finally. Anyways, have a good rest. Have a good whatever. I don't know what time it is for everyone out there. I'm gonna go have lunch, so I'm gonna have a nice lunch. If anyone else is having lunch, bon appetit. And that's all. See y'all later. Bye.